Right, hello guys, hello stream. Welcome back to ALR. Today I'm with tier 1. I was supposed to be with tier 3, but there was a late plan which made me do tier 1. So this is round 12 for the Dutch Grand Prix. Let's go over the standings before we get started. We have Barak, who's pretty much won the championship with he's won 5 of the last he's won 5 of the last rounds, or 6 of the last 7 rounds, and he's now on 231 points. Mitchell behind in P2 with 126. Then we have BR4 with 119. Yardo with 93. Boba Fett with 79. Bloodwave with 70. Stega with 69. Uh, Joe Royal with 63. Caesar with 59. Stel with 54. Tepos with 35. Duxie with 30. Staba with 28. Elite with 23. Big Turns with 14. Jack with 12. Melzi with 6. Bazal with 3. Donny with 2. Benji in West London with 1 point each. So we only have 10 drivers tonight. Quickly through the constructors, we have Haas with 266, followed by AlphaTauri with 188. Then we have Red Bull with 156, Alfa Romeo with 94, Mercedes, Alpine with 83. Then we have Williams with 77, Mercedes with 76, Aston Martin 75, McLaren 73, and Ferrari 28 points. So we're now underway. 1 second, I'll be back.
F1's distinctive sound throughout the decades is in part due to the high-revving engines in use. F1 engines during the V8 era and the mid-2000s, for example, could reach 19,000 RPM. In comparison, a typical road car won't exceed around 6,000 RPM. Packed grandstands here today with thousands in attendance, hoping to see their favourite drivers battle it out on track. Nürburgring is the only F1 track to have hosted 3 different races: German Grand Prix, European Grand Prix and Luxembourg Grand Prix. British constructor Aero never won a race in 383 attempts, the highest of any team in Formula 1 history. They came close 5 times in 1978, 1980, 81, 85 and 1997. The inaugural World Drivers' Championship was held in 1950 during the 4th season of F1. Giuseppe Farina, who was driving for Alfa Romeo, took the championship after winning 3 of the 7 races held that season. Juan Manuel Fangio also took 3 victories, but lost out points after having retired in the other 3 races he entered. Let's hope we see a good effort from McLaren here today. In recent times they've...
Alright, I'm back everyone. It looks like the AlphaTauri of Sega will be the first one to set the lap, a lap of Q1 of qualifying. So yeah. We ride with Stega. This is 24-2 with the first sector. As a teammate let him through. Now let's see what he could set for the middle sector. Sets a 47-9 for both first and third sector. And Stega, across the line he goes. He sets a benchmark of a 1 minute 8.9. Let's see what Elite could do, since he's the next one across the line. He won't go any quicker. He sets a 1 minute 9.3. Bloodwave goes even quicker with a 1 minute 8.5. Then you have Yarlo into P3 with a 1 minute 9.1. Looks to be Duxby next. And Duxby goes P2. A tenth behind the Bloodwave. Tapos P5. Only significantly ahead of Elite. They are forced at a 475 through the first and middle sector. Let's see what he can do. The R4 goes quickest with a 1 minute 8.3. Barak's joined. The tier 1 champion has joined. As Boba Fett goes P8. Looks to be Victor's who will be the next one to settle up. And Big turns, rounding out the first corner into the banking of turn 3. Over here, have to have a good exit, otherwise you lose so much time. Big turns with a 24-5 to the first sector. It turns with a 49 flat to the first and middle sector. Let's see what he could do in the final sector. Big turns across the line. He will go P9 with a 1 minute 10.3. He must have made a mistake somewhere, or he's finding the track difficult. Let's see what Yardo is doing. Oh, he's not on it up. Let's go with Sega, who's P5 at the moment. Stagger now coming across the line. It's turn 1. He goes for an early turn into the banking, but he is 2.5 tenths up on his previous time. Nice from him. Sega is now improved more on this fan. And Stagger, he improves up to P3. So both Alpha Tires are now in the top 3. It's good for them in the constructors. And the fight with Red Bull. They only have one driver tonight. It is Daxi. Let's go with Elite now, in the Williams. So Elite, 4 tenths improved from him. Nice one, Elite. Now Elite. They got the final corner and across the line he goes up to P6. So it's one step ahead. As Daxi goes P2, one up from him. Aero is now setting it up. I guess Tepos is next. Yeah, Tepos regains his P6 from Elite. Bloodwave is now improving by a tenth and a half. Let's see if he can get close to BR4. And Bloodwave will move up to P2. So it's 5 milliseconds that separate him and BR4. Pretty close. Let's see Yardo. He somehow set a purple middle sector. Let's see if he can keep that purple to the final sector. Oh, he's aborted. Not sure what happened to him. Boba Fett's improving by more than half a cent. Let's see what he could do, Boba Fett across the line, he stays at P8. He's improved, but not enough to get him up a place. Let's watch West London. The second Alfa Romeo here. 9 laps. West London now, across the line he goes. P10. Now let's watch the champion of Tier 1. Let's see what he can put up. And he goes P1 with a 1:08.3. It's 12 milliseconds ahead of PR4. So the top three are separated by less than half a tenth, which is pretty close. Aero's now on a lap. That's 23.9 from him. Ah, he spins. Ah, shame for the Alfa Romeo driver. Right now, everyone's at the pits, so everyone will have time for one more lap at the very least. Oh, you see the McLaren of big turns going out. So let's see if Big Turn could improve his P10 position. Victor now. Starting his final lap of qualifying, most likely. He's down at 10th. Not ideal. Oh, big turns. Gets on the curb and loses it. He will have time for another one, but he'll have to save up his ERS. Oh wait. Yeah, I think he could. Right, then let's go with Bloodwood to see the next one. He will look to get provisional pole as it goes on the curb a bit. He has little turn through. So it's 400 gain for Bloodwood. also there's a bit on the exit of turn 9, of turn 8, turn 9, of turn 8, not turn 9. And now he's down on time, on his time, but he'll have plenty of time to improve, as the gaps are really close at the top. Godwave loses it a bit. Godwave will stay in P3. Oh, he drew another lap. Tapos stays in P7. Elite meanwhile goes ahead of Tapos. So it's 7 milliseconds between these two. Big turns meanwhile will stay in P10. Stega stays P5. West London will move up to P10. DR4 will stay P2. Meanwhile, Boba Fett will stay P9. Daxi will go provisional full. Way to go. And Barack beats him. Yarlo, meanwhile, is going to stay P6. Bloodwave, meanwhile, runs out of fuel and unfortunately couldn't improve. So there's your quality, guys. So here's the quality order for tier 1 in Zandvoort. Barack, the champion of tier 1, on pole as usual. Daxi on the front row. BR4 in P3. Broadway P4. Stega P5. Yarlo P6. Elite P7. Tepos P8. Boba Fett P9 and Wasanda P10. And Big Turns rounds off the grid. Then we have 36 laps ahead of us. So it's 5 red lights. And away we go here in Zandvoort. Daxi looks to have gotten a better start over Barack, but they make contact into turn 1. Luckily no one's got any damage. So they are retired, as Daxi is unsettled his car a bit. But he looked to attack Barack, the tier 1 champion. Now let's see what BR4 could do on Daxi. As there's no major overtaking going on at the moment. Now Sega with the ERS goes on the outside of turn 1 on the Mercedes. Will he get it? No, he doesn't. On the mediums, he is. He couldn't get past the Mercedes. The Air4 is going to send it into turn 10 and turn 9. Yeah, for now on taxi goes with the fastest lap. With the ERS, he goes on the inside of turn 1 and gets the move done. Yeah, it appears to be a train involving the likes of Tepos, Elite, Yardo. Let's not forget Victor's, West London, and Copenhagen. But there's a DRS train now. For pretty much the whole train. Now let's see what BR4 could do on the lead for the lead. BR4 with another fastest lap, but he backs off. That's what BR4 could do on the main straight with the triggers. BR4 will go on the inside of turn 1 and will move up to B1. Barbara fancied an opportunity, but he couldn't quite get BR4. What's that got the way back? Guys, we're back. Well, Stega now really close on Bloodwave, but that's not a very wise overtaking spot. Even with DRS. Because the braking zone is really tight. As yeah, we all have DRS on each other. Now let's see who can make the move after on the other. Yarlow's pretty close. Yarlow will send it to turn 1. He nearly hits AlphaTauri, but he makes some contact with the Williams. He has to yield. As Stega now blood waves onto the gravel. I think Stega pushed him wide. Not too sure. But Stega went for an ambitious dive into turn 9. And now he loses 3 places as a result of it. But back to the leaders. Stega, Stega gets to snap up oversteer into coming into the final corner. But he goes for the move on Elite, his fellow countryman. And he gets the move done on Elite. Here's a battle for the lead. Barack goes a bit on the curb, on the exit of turn 8. Yeah, Barack will have the gears on gear 4. He will get closer, but not close enough. As now Big Turns gets past Boba Fett for P9. Back to leaders. Here we go. Daxi is pretty close, you know, as West London's fun round. He is struggling, as Daxi couldn't get past the Tier 1 champion. Brock goes a bit wide into turn 7. Daxi will fancy an opportunity into the back straight. Daxi couldn't get close enough on Tier 1 champion. Daxi will have the better exit and the better run coming into turn 7. He's 2 tenths back. He goes a bit on the grass on the entity, which is not what you want to do if you're in a situation like this. Now Boba Fett gets past big turns, up to P9. West London pitted the previous lap. He's not having the best race so far, West London. As back to Daxi we go. Gets a snap of oversteer on turn 9. Here's Bloodwave and Yarlo. Bloodwave will have the better exit, but they make contact. These two. Bloodwave has to yield. But it appears to be Yarlo who's pushed off Bloodwave. I don't know if it will be reported serious, as you see Barack closing in on BR4. But at the same time, Daxi's closing in on Barack. Boba Fett and Big Turn again swap positions. They're having a race of their own. Barack closing in on BR4, but not close enough. Here's another one from Boba Fett. They make contact. Here's Daxi waiting patiently for the battle ahead of him. Now let's see if Barack can make the move on. As we see a spin of Tepos. He's another victim of the turn 8 exit curve, which he don't want to go on. He either spin out or go straight into the wall. As back to the front we go. Barack 2 tenths back, 2.5 tenths. Less than 2 tenths now, but not close enough on the AlphaTauri driver. Barak. Still not close. As BR4 now gets on the curve, BR4's went straight on. That's a rookie mistake from BR4. And as he drops 2 places behind Daxi and behind Barak, the tier 1 champion. Now elbows out for BR4. Let's see what he could do. I'm curious. He will have the DRS on Daxi, and Daxi will have the DRS on Barak. Now Blood will now get past Yardo, but Yardo comes back. As both have burnt their ERS already. Too far, Daxi, too far. We are 4 now. Daxi now. That's getting pretty heated at the moment. As BR4 now with the switchback gets Daxi. What a move from BR4 to take P2. Yardo's now pitted. Super stuff from the AlphaTauri driver. BR4 now 3 tenths back from the tier 1 champion. BR4 will not send it and will wait patiently as his teammate Sega pits. And Victor Dum makes the move on Boba Fett for P6. Kapos as well fits. West London as well. Back to BR4 now. As West London's now retired. So if you finish you get points at this point. And we're only half distance. BR4. Come on, BR4. BR4 is going for it. No, not really going for it. But Bloodwave is going for it on Elite for P4. What a fight for the top. No. It reminds me a bit of Tier 2 on Thursday's race. But now it's Tier 1. Amongst the best drivers in ALR. As Daxi's fallen off a bit on this section. BR4 is now closer than ever for the move. That's a spin for big turns. As Baroxen Elites now followed him through. So Brock's now puts on the medium for a second stint of the race. He will fall behind Sega and Yarlo. He has to get past them as soon as possible. Otherwise he'd fall into some traffic and the R4 would get an overcut on him. So if you're Barak, you will have to get past the two drivers ahead. So will BR4 now pit or will he stay out for another lap to avoid? As now BR4 is into the pits. Daxi as well. Bloodwave stays out, however. He's going for a golden move. Boba Fett. He's into the pits. As Stega now. As here's Barak. He's managed to get the undercut on BR4. As BR4 falls a second behind the Haas driver. But the Haas is stuck behind some traffic of Stega and Yarlo. Stays out. He's probably waiting for a safety car here. As Barat, before we even get into straight, goes for the move and he's gonna go for another one. Barak is on fire. He's got past Yarlo and now he's past. He's looking to get past Sega. As now Bloodwave into the pits. He will go on the mediums. Not too sure why he stayed out that long, but Barack's now into the lead of the Dutch Grand Prix. Ahead of Stega and ahead of Yarlo. As the next target for BR4 is Yarlo. He will get past. He will look to get past Yarlo as soon as possible, and there might be some team orders at AlphaTauri once BR4 gets past Alfa Romeo. BR4 now closer than ever on the Alfa Romeo driver. BR4 now will go for it to turn 11. Yarlo will have to back off, but he goes a bit on the gravel. And that's BR4 back up to the podium. As here's BR4 now. There's some contact in AlphaTauri. Some tensions flowing at AlphaTauri. As now Duxie's having a run on Yarlo, but that's not close enough for the move. Some controversy at AlphaTauri, as I think Stega closed on his teammate while letting him fight. As Daxi now, with the fresh mediums, goes further to turn 11. He overtakes Yarlo before we even get to the braking zone. Nice stuff, Daxi. Now let's see what he could do up against Stega. Daxi isn't close enough. As now Daxi not close enough, as he's beginning to lose time on BR4 and Barack. Daxi! Oh my! He nearly puts it to the wall. What a save from Daxi. Daxi now. As Tepos now spins. I spun it again. Daxi. Go on, Daxi. Go on, Daxi. And he's pretty much got the move done on Stega. They've all burnt their ears as Bloodwave now With this fresh medium gets past elite on older mediums. As look he looks to get past the Yarlo and Sega. There's some fighting at the top between Brock and PR4. PR4 with the DRS now. Brock on the inside of turn 1. And PR4 gets to move on the outside of turn 1 and takes the lead of the Dutch Grand Prix. With the pressure tires. So Brock now with the DRS on Gear 4. Brock will not make the move on the Atari. As Brock goes way too deep on the first corner of turn 2. And loses some time as a result of it. Stega's now out. And it's a safety car. A pretty late safety car. So will the drivers come in or will they stay out? The R4 is going to box. Same goes with Barack, Taxis, Boxes, Yardo, Bloodwave, and Elite will box. Boba has to box since he's on old softs. It's a bit like Tier 2. We had a late safety car as well. So everyone's pretty much coming into the bits. Yeah, everyone's into the bits. No position change so far. Safety car will not come in as soon as unless the drivers of Boba Fett, Tepos and Big Turns all bunch up. And let's see who will come out on top in 5 laps time.
Max Verstappen became the youngest winner of a GP.
Safety car may be in at the end of this lap. Tepos and Big Turns are not too far behind. As they both... Oh, Tepos is lifting and coasting. So Tepos is in big trouble. As back to the leaders, 5 laps remaining for the Dutch Grand Prix. As BR4 now goes underway. 5 lap shootout. Rock. As now Daxi's going for the outside of turn 1. Aero spun round. Barack now closer than ever on BR4. Both are doing an exceptional job, but BR4 still stays ahead. As Bloodwood is now getting involved with the podium fight, as he's looking to, as Daxi goes a bit wide, that allows Bloodwave to get through on the Dutch driver. As a few trainers are evolving now. Elites now involved. He goes a bit on the curve. Barack with the DRS. As Barack now on the inside of turn 1 he goes. Now BR4 is going for the switchback on the tier 1 champion. But BR4 is a great move from him, backs off. As Bloodwave now is looking to get involved. What a fight it's turning into. The dying stages of the Dutch Grand Prix. A lap and a half remaining for the Tier 1 Dutch Grand Prix. As therefore loses time to Barack. Not helpful for him. And now we're on to the final lap of the Dutch Grand Prix. The R4 is still too far back to make the lunge. Both are on similar ERS. Onto the final straight, the final opportunity, as Tapos now run out of fuel. No, not the ending he would have wanted. As Barack now will see the checkered flag and is going to win the Dutch Grand Prix in Tier 1. BR4 has to settle in for second, but he's done a pretty stellar job. Bloodwave P3. He was in the middle of the pack tonight. Doxy, that one mistake cost him a podium here on his home Grand Prix. And drive the day, Bloodwave. Alright, so we have Barack, the Tier 1 champion, his 6th consecutive win. Right now, he's turning into Max Verstappen. BR4 second place. Bloodwave third with the fastest lap of the race. Daxi in fourth, Elite fifth, Boba Fett sixth, Victor seventh, Yarlo eighth, Tapos ninth. After running out of fuel, then we have Stega and West London, who unfortunately DNF'd. So guys, here's your Dutch Grand Prix in Tier 1. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed the commentary, and I hope you all enjoyed watching Tier 1, the best drivers in the league. And next week will be at Silverstone. Tier 2 and Tier 4 will race on on Thursday, and Tier 1, Tier 3 will race on Sunday. And again, I hope you all enjoyed tuning in with me, and I hope to see you all in the next week. And I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on where you live. And see you guys. Cut.